It's a Yankee Stacking story about a ring. Look at that. Hey everybody, thanks so much for tuning in for another Yankee Stacking story, and this one goes out to all those metal detecting, coin shooting, dirt diggers out there. You have such a great community, and I think there are several of you that are subbed to my channel, so this is for you. When I was about 12 years old, my dad borrowed a couple White's metal detectors, I think they were, from my uncle. Brought them home and said, hey son, why don't we go metal detecting? I thought, oh, okay. Had never done that before. Sounded cool, treasure hunting. So he and I started to scout out different areas, mostly around neighborhood schools and parks and so forth. We were novices, never done this before, so we found our fair share of flip tops and rusty nails. Occasionally I would find a quarter or a dime and think that was the greatest thing. And then one day we decided to go to my 5th grade schoolhouse. That is one trip I'll never forget. We started out over by the swing sets, I think, and slides. And then I said, Dad, I'm going to go over to the front of the school, just to the right of the stairs. There's some grass over there. I'm going to check that out. So I went over, and there was a kid sitting on the stairs, sort of the top, watching me, kind of curious as to what this kid is doing with this thing in his hand and his ears covered. And I went over and started sweeping the grass, looking around and listening. And then all of a sudden, I heard a beep. Didn't sound like the normal beep that I was accustomed to when I was digging up flip tops. So I zeroed in on the target, and I took the trowel out and started digging and pulled up a clod and off to the side and swept over the hole. Nothing. Swept over the clod of dirt. Ooh, there it is again. There's something in there. Well, at this point, the kid came down off the stairs. He was right on my left shoulder, and he was looking down at what I was doing. And I started digging away. I pulled the screwdriver out of my back pocket, started poking at the dirt, and then I saw it. This beauty. This came into view. Covered in dirt, all caked, filled, but I knew exactly what it was. It was a ring. And I thought maybe a gold ring. So I at that point, I pretty much freaked out. I dropped the metal detector I was holding and took the headphones off and carried it over to my dad. Actually, I ran over to my dad. I said, Dad, look what I just found. Look. And he stopped what he was doing. He took it, and his eyes got big. And he says, son, you found a really good one this time. And he dug out the dirt, and we started looking around, and inside, I think right over, let's see, maybe it's on the bottom here. There it is. We spied the 10K. At that point, he looked at me and said, son, you just found a gold ring. Gold out of the ground? Are you kidding me? I was so excited. So what I was also shocked at is that the stone was in one piece. It hadn't popped off. It looks like a class ring. Wasn't sure exactly, what the emblem stood for. It kind of looked like a Spartan to me. My dad and I did go to the school, did tell them that we found a piece of jewelry. If anybody, complains or comes in and says they lost something, that to contact us. But I really didn't expect anybody to say they lost it. It was under like 3 inches of dirt, so I thought it was pretty safe. And sure enough, no one ever claimed it, and it was mine. So this is one of the things that I treasure, not so much because it's worth a lot. I mean, really, 10K. That's what, 42, I think, 42% gold. There's more alloy in this ring than there is gold. But still, I found it. Boy, when I think back to this ring, it makes me want to go out there and start digging in the dirt again. Well, that's my story, my Yankee Stacking story for the day. And I hope you enjoyed it. I really appreciate any comments you have, any pieces of advice around metal detecting, anything at all. I'll reply to every comment that I get. And as always, I hope your day is A-OK.